What's up, guys? So this week at WWDC, Apple announced not only the new version of iOS, iOS 9, alongside OS X El Capitan, is that what you pronounce it? Yeah, El Capitan, and Watch OS 2. So here's a quick video looking at the new version of iOS, iOS 9, and the new features in it. Let's get into it. So one of the first things I noticed in iOS 9 was the new system-wide font. Apple dubbed it San Francisco. You can't really tell the difference until you look at a large amount of text like in email or something like that, but I think it's a good change and it looks pretty good. Now the next thing I noticed is the app switcher. It changed a lot. It's more Android-y like, but I think it's easier to close apps and it's a lot faster. Now if you swipe down from the top of the screen, Spotlight is still there on the home screen, but if you swipe to the left, there's a new thing. I guess it's kind of like Spotlight. It says at the top Siri suggestions, and that's recent people you've contacted, recent apps. You can expand that. Underneath that is places near you. Underneath that is news. It's kind of like Blink Feed for Android. Siri's got some new looks, and I think it looks alright. It's kind of resembling the Apple Watch, and there's a cool new thing you can do. Let's say you're on a website. You can tell Siri to remind me about this website, and it'll remind you about that actual website. Now this is the first beta of iOS 9, and Siri's just not there. I have a feeling that Apple is recoding all of Siri to make it quicker, and they just haven't put things in there. For example, if you ask it to send a text message to someone, it just ignores you. And it works sometimes, but the majority of the time it hasn't worked for me. So in the settings, at the very top there's a search bar, which I think is a great addition. You can search for things like change password, anything that you specifically want to go to in settings, and it'll show you that. So in settings there's a new place for battery, and at the very top of that there's something called low power mode. Low power mode, once it's on, basically turns off things like GPS and push notifications to save your battery. Also, there's an option for this when you get that 20% or 10% battery left indicator. Now, the next thing in settings that I actually think a lot of people wanted is under iCloud Drive, you can turn on an actual iCloud Drive app where you can see all your things on iCloud Drive on your home screen. It's actually really cool. I like it a lot. So Apple has completely overhauled the music app, and no, there's not Apple Music on it yet. That comes out in 30 days, but it just looks amazing. The UI is amazing. You can swipe right through all your playlist, radio, and music. In playlists, you can change photos of the actual playlist. And when you play the songs, there's a mini player at the bottom, and once you open that, it just looks beautiful. Now playing looks better than ever. Now there's one thing we got on iTunes on our Mac, and I've wanted it forever. It's now playing for iPhone. You can basically select the song you want to play and make a curated playlist. In Messages for iPhone 6, they've added the contact photos next to all your contacts. Now this next thing Apple only promoted for the iPad, but it's actually on the iPhone as well. If you have a large amount of text, if you put 2 fingers down, it acts as a trackpad on the keyboard and you can swipe around, and if you double tap, you can select things. It took them long enough, but Apple has finally added transit information in the Maps app. But it's only in a few select cities, so good luck finding it where you live. Also in Maps, under Search, there's a little thing that shows you places nearby you, and I guess it's cool. I mean, good luck arguing where you have to go to eat. In Photos, the only thing I've noticed that they changed is there's a little scrubber at the bottom of the photos to scrub through photos. Apple has also added Find My iPhone and Find My Friends to your phone, and that means it's stuck on your home screen. Can't delete it. Sorry. The next little weird thing is that in notifications, it's no longer grouped by the actual app, it's grouped by when you get them. But that you can easily change in the settings under notifications. The Notes app has got a complete overhaul. It's easy to add photos. You can have checklists, different fonts. You can have it's kind of like a mini Pages. I mean, it's pretty sweet. And finally, Apple is changing the name of Passbook since they're doing rewards programs and things like that. They have now changed it to Wallet. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. When more betas come out, I'll have more videos about that. I'm also going to be adding some more videos on the YouTube channel. So if you liked it, please leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos coming up, and I will see you later.